Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of busybusinesshosting.com, the only website hosting that automates traffic for you to increase your sales and sets everything else up for you up to the first post. I am my own best customer, by the way. I'm very busy. But I want to talk about network marketing and multi-level marketing and direct sales and why you need a website for those things, even though you already have a website. Okay. So I know in most of these cases, the company either gives you a website or they charge you for a monthly fee for a website. And it's always like, something your username dot the main company dot com or the main company dot com / your username. And everybody who's, especially if you're new to multi-level marketing and network marketing, if you're new to this, then you're fine with that website. But let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever heard of Quickstar? No? Okay. That was owned by Amway. Have you ever heard of LifeMax? No? They were purchased by Genesis Pure. Have you ever heard of Prepaid Legal? No? They were purchased and became Legal Shield. And every one of these marketers that were marketing with the company website, and it's called a subdomain. So it's like username.companyname.com. That's a subdomain. So everybody who was marketing with those subdomain names, any marketing that they did whatsoever, whether it was on Facebook or whether they somehow got a subdomain on Google, which is practically impossible, all of that was gone. As soon as that company dropped that domain, dropped those domains and put up their own domains, all of that marketing, all of that time was gone. Okay. So now you're thinking, oh, that's never going to happen to this company. Everybody said it wouldn't happen to those companies either. Now, that's not the only reason, though. That's not the only reason. You have a choice of looking like the 3,000 other people that are also in the same downline as you, marketing the same product with the same website address, or you can stand out. You can stand out with your own domain name. And a domain name is a website address. Now, if you are just absolutely strapped for cash, and if you're watching this on your own computer, you're not that strapped for cash, okay? Believe me, I've been real poor. Didn't like it, so I know what real poor is. If you're watching this on a computer, you're not real poor if it's your computer. If you got a roof over your head, worried about bills, but still can pay them, you're not real poor. Anyway, I digress. But if you think you're real poor and you cannot afford a website, at the very least, get yourself a domain. Okay, you can buy it from me if you want to support my efforts, but you can buy it from me or wherever. Get your own domain and point it. You have the ability to point it to your MLM website. Okay. But at least that way you stand out. If you're marketing on Twitter or if you're giving people a business card, anything like that, at least you've got your own domain name. Now, the advantage to actually having a website, however, especially one of mine that does all the automated marketing for you. The advantage of that is you create a web presence. It becomes easier and easier every year to be found, and it becomes easier to increase your sales, increase your downline, etc., etc. So just go to my website, blah blah blah, .com instead of username.maincompany.com. I'm going to tick people off, but it just doesn't sound as professional to me as if you have your own domain name, your own website address. Okay, so you're going to look more professional. Okay, it's going to be easier to be found on the internet, and it's going to be a lot easier to make sales and get more downline members. Now, here's a little bit of advice when you do that. Shoot. Sorry, that's my text. Here's a little advice when you do that. Make yourself a pre-sale page. Okay, in other words, talk about all the benefits of your company. But now some company, especially Amway for some reason, some companies do not like to be mentioned online by their downline. Don't ask me why. The thought police are after you. But anyway, don't mention the company name. Just talk about the benefits. And then, if you can get an email, if you have the ability to capture email addresses, do that. If you can have them sign on to your, follow you on Twitter instead, go ahead and do that. My program does that. But do a pre-sale, talk about the benefits, talk about how great it is, and then say for more information, click here, and then they're actually taken to your subdomain company website. But that's it. This is a short video. These are the reasons for having your own website and your own domain name, even though your MLM company or your network marketing company or your direct sales company gave you one. Okay, get your own, look more professional, make it easier to be found on Google and the rest of the search engines, because a subdomain, a company website, will not get found because Google does not like duplicate content. And that's the definition of duplicate content. So get your own website. Go to busybusinesshosting.com, please, if you want everything automated for you. Do your pre-sale page. Look more professional. Get more sales. Get a larger downline. Good luck to you. God bless you. And in this case, it's near Christmas, so Merry Christmas.